Hello, my name is Ellen Navarro and my project is on desalination and public health. Desalination is the process of removing salt, sodium chloride, and other minerals from seawater to create fresh water. It provides safe water supply for human consumption. Safe and clean drinking water is an essential element of health security and underpins sustainable socioeconomic development. Global climate changes, a growing population, water requirements to support food security, and rapid urbanization all contribute to increased water scarcity and compound the challenge of providing safe drinking water. In many parts of the world, there is a need to develop and manage alternative sources of drinking water. As we learned currently in Chapter 9, 1 out of every 5 people on this planet lack a clean water supply. The process of desalination may be applied to waters of varying levels of salinity. For example, brackish groundwater, estuarine water, and seawater. At its origins, desalination technology was primarily thermal by flash distillation. As a result of technological advances, membranes have become a more cost-effective alternative. There are one of the first graphs that I have in slide number 6, which shows a picture of thermal distillation or desalination, which is the flash distillation rather. The principle in thermal distillation is that heated water will boil rapidly, hence flash, when the pressure of the vapor is rapidly reduced below the vapor pressure of the liquid at that temperature. These plants are major contributors to the world desalting capacity. In slide number 8, it shows the second process, which is the more cost-effective process, membrane desalination. This process of separation of minerals from the source water using semi-permeable membranes. Basically, the salt water is pre-treated, then put into the membrane. The membrane is pressurized, brine flows out the opposite way, and fresh water is made. Desalination and public health events. Public health in Haiti in the cholera outbreak. In 2008, only 63% of Haitians had access to adequate water sources and 17% to improved sanitation facilities. Fecal contamination of drinking water was common, and diarrheal disease was a leading cause of childhood deaths. As we learned in Chapter 8, 60% of childhood deaths are from diarrhea, unfortunately. When cholera struck in mid-October of 2010, it moved easily from sewage to drinking water sources and spread within 2 months to surrounding towns. It sickened more than 170,000 people and killing more than 3,600 by December 31, 2010. Cholera can ultimately be controlled when municipal and rural water systems separate drinking water from sewage. There are also impacts on the environment. Installation and operation of a desalination facility will have the potential for adverse impacts on air quality, water, sea environment, and groundwater. These are all considered, and their acceptability and mitigation requirements would usually be matters of national and local regulation and policies. As we learned in Chapter 10, the Clean Water Act for our nation. The World Health Organization conducts an environmental impact assessment of desalination projects, also known as an EIA. An EIA is a systematic process that examines the environmental, socioeconomic, and health effects during life cycle stages of the project. The life cycle stages of the project include construction, commissioning, operation, maintenance, and decommissioning of the plant. In conclusion, after this brief description of the process of obtaining safe drinking water, I hope you don't take that bottle of water for granted. We learned that in 1995, the World Bank indicated that 40% of the world's population live in countries facing water shortages. There are many areas in the world that don't have access to clean, safe drinking water, and the distribution of disease is widespread. Thank you.